top story this hour. A federal judge is now allowing former state senator Justin Eichorn to be released from custody as his criminal case continues.
The Grand Rapids Republican was arrested by Bloomington police in a teenage prostitution sting earlier this month and has been in jail since. Today, prosecutors argued Eichorn should remain locked up.
Fox 9's Paul Blume is live outside that federal courthouse in St. Paul. Paul, it sounds like Eichorn is headed to a halfway house with the judge's permission. So explain what happened at that hearing today.
This case has been filled with twists and turns ever since the former senator was arrested in that Bloomington teen prostitution sting earlier this month. A day of drama here in St. Paul ended just in the last hour. Our cameras rolling as Justin Eichorn walked out of the federal courthouse. You can see him in street clothes, no longer in custody. He hustled into a waiting vehicle, off to a halfway house, our understanding, up in Duluth. Of course, Eichorn facing federal charges for texting with someone he thought was a 17-year-old girl, setting up a meetup to pay for sex. Only to be arrested by law enforcement in Bloomington. He subsequently resigned his office at the Capitol, and his wife filed for divorce. On Wednesday, we learned his wife went to the Eichorn St. Paul apartment after he was locked up to retrieve a laptop. Prosecutors argued it may have been an effort on the couple's part to conceal evidence. Also found during a law enforcement search of the apartment a gun and ammunition. Eichorn originally told probation officials he did not have a weapon. Because of all this, the U.S. Attorney's Office had asked the magistrate judge hearing the case to hold him on attempted enticement of a minor charge. In the end, the judge granted Eichorn's release to that halfway house, though he will have to be monitored by GPS while he's out. Now, a few key takeaways from the nearly 3 hours in court today. The government alleges Eichorn appeared to be extremely familiar with soliciting sex, given the nature of the messages he sent while texting with someone that he had been told at least 3 times was just 17 years old. As for the gun that he found, his defense team telling the court he has a concealed carry permit and that as senator in the lead up to his arrest, he was getting threats for his sponsorship of new legislation to legally define Trump derangement syndrome in Minnesota. And while the judge did grant his release today, the judge also found that there was enough evidence that a crime was committed here and ordered this case to proceed to trial. Prosecutors explained today that there is a mandatory minimum of 10 years in prison on this charge that he is facing should he be convicted in federal court. As you saw in the video, he is now off that halfway house. His next court date has not been set. In downtown St. Paul, Paul Blume, Fox 9.
All right, thank you, Paul.